Good Tuesday morning, everyone. Welcome back. You're watching the Kaiser Report one more time. And we're here to talk to you about what will take place today. Anyway, the Democrats are planning a lot of nonsense for tonight. It's like grade school all over again with these people. They just do not understand that this speech tonight is to talk about what the savings have been with regard to the look-see into waste and overemployment of people that were on programs to give our tax dollars away to different organizations across the world and not help any of us in any way, shape, or form. These Democrats that will protest tonight, bringing people that have been fired in there to prove their point and then to rail against DOGE and the cutbacks, are just purely childish on their part, and I don't understand why they are going to do this in front of the entire American population that will be voting for some of these people come the interim elections. It's almost amusing if you stop and think about who's behind this, and we know now that Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer are directly involved in the failure of getting the treaty signed for the minerals with Zelensky while he was here, and Zelensky is no bargain by any stretch of the means. The disrespect that was shown here was promoted by Chuck Schumer. You need to understand this. It was a prep job done for them through Zelensky to not give Donald Trump a win any more than he already has been winning. Well, that's not going to work there, Chuckles the Clown, because we are watching what's happening in this country with regard to the programs that have been promised and put forth. And yes, if you want to hang your hat on empty egg cartons and clappers and things of sophomoric actions that you're going to pull tonight, then you should rethink it, lest you lose your cushy seat. And the only reason you're railing against the saving of money in this country is that, in my estimation, you're all benefiting from it. And until that's proven differently, I'm going to think that, and I'm going to say that. And that's my opinion, and my opinion only. And we have been watching right now what DOGE has been uncovering. We've listened to all the propaganda machines such as MSNBC and CNN and the like, which will tell you every day about how he didn't keep his promise about bringing food prices down. Well, this will happen, but it takes time. You don't take 4 years of a screw-up and fix that in 6 weeks. That just does not happen. And we'll watch tonight. I'm sure you'll all tune in to see what the president has to say in his joint session speech tonight, which would be kind of like a State of the Union address that we didn't get really a good one out of the Biden administration, maybe one in his 4 years, because they couldn't keep him awake long enough. Well, we have a dynamo right now that is working on behalf of you and I in this country to make it great again. And the Democrats have done nothing so far to help anything along. All they want to do is put stumbling blocks in the way of any program that is presented that has Donald Trump's name on it or a Republican majority's name on it. And this is where they have gone wrong. They do not realize that they have gone wrong. And now they're going to make fools of themselves one more time tonight, I'm afraid. And for those of you that refuse to go tonight, that are sitting on the Democratic side of the aisle, and maybe even a Republican or two. We don't care. Stop the nonsense. Stay away if you want to. And if you do bring your +1, make sure you know why they were fired or laid off. And there is a reason that each and every one of these people fell into that category. So that said, we're going to tell you, it's almost impossible to understand why they would fight so hard against getting this budget balanced and the crime and graft out of our agencies that are relying on our tax dollars to make it happen. So we have that going for us this evening. It will be a circus on the Democratic side of the aisle, and the left will always provide us with a circus of don't pay attention what's happening here. Just look over here. We'll tell you what you need to know because you're too stupid to understand how we think. That's their cry in the wilderness right now, and good luck to them. And with regard to Tim Walz making an announcement that he's going to run in the next presidential election, oh my God, did they not learn anything from this moron? Well, let him run. It's the best thing that can happen to this country to get him voted out one more time.
Despite a crushing defeat in the 2024 election, former Democratic vice presidential nominee Tim Walz says he's open to a 2028 presidential run. The Minnesota governor told the New Yorker Radio Hour that while he never aspired to national office, he would certainly consider a White House bid if he felt he could serve. But he acknowledged the reality of his loss, saying, "If nationally people are like, dude, we tried, and look how that worked out, I'm good with that."
But I guess they like the 3-time loser bit, and that's where they're going one more time. Anyway, it is Tuesday. Not a whole lot more happening with regard to our little buddy Zelensky that's over there making hay with the European people and meetings with NATO's council. When is he going to learn that they're not going to get NATO to be in there protecting him and losing their soldiers the way he just randomly throws his out into a killing field and then comes over here and acts like a person of power? I don't believe so. I think Trump was right when he said, without us, you don't have any power. We created you and kept you going, but it's going to be a different ball game dealing with this president, in my estimation. I don't have any memes for you today. I'm going to hold back on that because I'm sure I'm going to have a lot to talk about tomorrow, and I'll give you a rundown tomorrow on exactly who Vladimir Zelensky really is. So hang in there for the rest of today. And remember, if you're out and about today, be kind to people less fortunate. And always pray for our government officials and the officials around the world that have the power to bring these wars to a cessation where we can all breathe a little easier. And for those of you that are worried about food prices and gasoline prices, oil is falling right now on the stock market this morning, which is a good thing for when it will make its way to the pump. And then we have also some plans in work, and I believe it. Don't worry about the tariffs. Leave that to the Wall Street people to try and drive an economy based on what? It's not going to get better instantly, but the prices will start to come down if these programs are allowed to exist and the Democrat side of the Congress doesn't try to kill it like they're going to do tonight. So God bless you all, and remember, stay safe, stay strong, and stay tuned to the Kaiser Report for all your further commentary and news bits. God bless you all. Bye-bye now.